It's another week and we are doing some more summer items. I'm literally continuing last week's video on because I haven't been this motivated to knit and to crochet in months, like maybe even this entire year. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna try and keep this motivation. And this week we are making a crochet project. I spoke about it in last week's video, so if you haven't watched that, then go back, watch it. I made some pretty cool things, if I do say so myself. But I was talking about this crochet pattern which I'm obsessed with, and we're gonna do it today. This is the yarn that I will be using. It's a white and a red, and the yarn is from Grain. One of their shops opened like a few weeks ago in Norwich, where I'm from, which is so handy because this is my absolute favorite cotton yarn to work with. I used this yarn for the crochet project I did in my last video, and this is pretty nice as well. It's super soft, but I kind of prefer this one because it is not as soft. I don't know, I kind of like that. And also this is just a lot easier for me to grab because I'm able to just go into town, whereas the hobby yarn I have to order and then it's just like it being delivered and stuff. I like being able to just pop out into town, grab some, and I'm ready to go. But anyways, I'm gonna sit down at my desk and I guess make a start. Let me clip on my microphone because I can hear my boyfriend walking around upstairs and it always shows up on my video footage. That's the downfall of having wooden floors, so I really hope it doesn't show up on here. The pattern that I'll be following is by Urth by Morg. I hope I'm saying this right. And it is these super cute, adorable striped shorts, and I'm obsessed with them. What I love about them is the fit. I like that they're not super high-waisted and that they're a bit looser, especially around the thigh. I don't love when shorts are super tight because I find they just ride up in between the legs, which isn't the nicest thing. And then they have also released this bikini pattern, which is super cute as well. So I'm planning to do the bikini top and the shorts, maybe the bikini bottoms if I have time. I won't be going to any beach summer holiday this year, so it doesn't really matter if the set isn't complete. But who knows, maybe we will get some sun in the UK and I'll be able to sunbathe. Yeah, we all know that is not going to happen. I'm going to be making the shorts first because I'm really excited about them and I think I'm going to get the most wear out of them. And something I really love about this pattern is that it's based on your own measurements, and I love patterns that are based on that, because the chances of me making something and it not fitting me are quite high with patterns. I don't love following patterns, but when it's based on your own measurements, it feels more similar to how I would work if I freehand, because I figure everything out by measuring. So I guess I'm going to do that. I just tested the yarn because I actually haven't worked with such a small hook in a while. This is a 2.5, and on my last crochet project I used a 4mm. 4mm is my absolute favorite crochet hook size. Leave a comment down below and let me know yours, because I swear 4mm has to be the best one, surely. So I am already wearing some shorts. I got these from Primark. They were in like a 2-set thing, and I love these. I wear these pretty much everywhere and the fit is literally perfect. And this is what I mean with like a looser fit. I much prefer that. Like I want this to stand off a bit rather than be super tight. So that's really handy. I can just kind of take my measurements based on the shorts. The pattern does call for you to take your own like body measurements, but the fact that I'm wearing the shorts kind of helps like figure out the inseam. Okay, that's all written down in my little booklet. So I guess I can just make a start on the initial chain. So I've literally not even made it past the first step and already made a mistake. I made this long chain, but it's actually called for a double crochet foundation row, which I think I've never done before. I just looked that up. I think I've only done like a single crochet one. I don't know, I always get confused with the terms, but yeah, this is not it. So I'm gonna unravel that and start again. This is going so well already. All right, it's another day and we are gonna go to the beach. I can't actually see you. The weather is really nice. It's like kind of hot the next 2 days, which is perfect. So I'm going to the beach. I'm actually going to take you outside because we are always just inside doing stuff and it's sunny. I'm gonna go, it's quite early in the morning. I like going a bit earlier and then I'm gonna come home around at lunchtime before it gets super busy. But I've packed all my stuff in here. Should I give you a little haul, I guess? So we have just a bag of like all my important things like purse.
I mean, like, luckily I have a purse, and so I feel things are just in there.
Earphones, all my little things that I don't want to get lost in the tote bag. Big old bottle of water because I'll be so thirsty. And I've brought the book I started last night. This sounds really good. I really enjoyed the first few pages that I've read. This is exactly the kind of book that I enjoy reading. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things illuminates the lives of malicious, subversive and untamed women, exploring failed sisterhood, dubious parenting and the dark side of modern love. This powerful and funny collection exposes how society wants women to behave and shows what happens when they refuse. Literally obsessed. Then I made some overnight oats so I can have my breakfast at the beach. I've also brought some lunch, sun cream, obviously. In here I have my crochet project. So I've got 2 balls of yarn and my hook because I don't need much else. And I love projects like this that I can just easily take places. And then also I have a towel and I brought like an old bed sheet so I can use the towel as a pillow and then I can like lay on the bed sheet. But yeah, let's go. I'm so excited. I fucking love the beach, but I'm running late for the train, so let's get going. This is genuinely so nice, guys. I am in absolute heaven. It's already so warm. I think it's only about like 9:30 and the weather's so nice. It's so warm. It's so relaxing. I could genuinely fall asleep, but I have been working on the shorts. They're looking pretty good. I don't really know what my plan is because I was gonna get a coffee and then I was gonna like chill and hang out. But the coffee place isn't open until 10, which is really strange. And I also have forgotten my sunglasses. I looked at some sunglasses earlier as I was walking through the town, but I didn't just want to buy like any. Now in hindsight, I should have just done that, even though they weren't like the most beautiful, because I am really struggling. I thought maybe because I have my hat on it'll be fine, but it's just my eyes are so sensitive to the light, it's ridiculous. So I don't know whether I'm gonna just like hang out here for a bit more, and then when the coffee shop is open I'm gonna go head back into town, grab a coffee and maybe have a quick look in some charity shops and see if I can find some sunglasses, and then I'll head back to the beach, hang out a bit more, and then I do also want to go for a swim, but I'm planning to do that maybe like an hour before I head back home, just because I feel like it'll give me enough time to like have a swim, dry off a little bit, and then yeah, head back. So that is kind of the plan as it stands. Let me show you how the project is looking. So this is where I'm at. This is going to be the back, and then this is the front, and you can kind of see where the like increases have started. So it's starting to become wider and wider for like the hips to go through. What I've done also is I'm carrying the yarn through as I go along so that I don't have to like weave in a load of ends. And these are my favorite types of projects, especially if you want something on the go where you don't have to cut anything, you don't have to bring scissors with you, everything is attached, and literally I just need this with me. So that is pretty good. I'm now at this really nice stage where I just have to repeat the pattern as is until I hit like a certain length, and then I can like refer back to the pattern. But right now I'm just kind of like doing the same, increasing every row as the pattern calls, and it's so nice. Like I don't really need to concentrate. I kind of know what I'm doing at this point. I'll keep working on this. Maybe I can do the entire inseam today. That'd be great. Is another day and progress is looking good. So this is where I'm at. I've tried them on once, but I've added a few more rows, so I'm going to try them on again and see, I don't know, how we're doing in terms of length. I'm actually so surprised that they fit around like the waist here, because my hips are like a lot wider than where my waist is, so I didn't think this would fit around it. It does mean that this is a bit loose, but I think at the end you could add like an elastic, so I think I need to do a few more rows, because what's happening is that the back is drooping down because the front and the back are being increased the same, and my bum is bigger than my front, obviously. It just like droops down here, which I don't want. I want it to both sit like that. So in that case, I need to really add quite a few more rows. So I'm gonna do that now. And then I am planning to head out again today. It is gonna be another super hot day, and I just don't know if I can do it in the flat. So yesterday I thought I might go back to the beach because it was like so blissful, but it is a Saturday, so I think the beach is going to be super busy today, and I prefer it when it's empty and quieter. So I actually, around the corner from me, have a river, and sometimes depending on how the grass is and everything, you can like hang out there and you can go for a little dip. So I might be doing that because I will probably need to cool down desperately. Let me also show you, we have a little guest at the moment, which is another reason why I need to stay at home in the morning, because after he's had his breakfast, he screams the house down if I don't cuddle him. So let me turn you around. He's our friend's cat who we look after whenever they go on holiday. So he's been here quite a few times now, and we love him. He's so sweet and so cuddly. I need to make sure I give him lots of affection this morning. This is where we're at. I feel like they've gotten a lot longer. So let's try them on again and see if it's time. So I want them to sit like that. How's the back? Yeah, I think I can like start to attach them at the bottom here. I feel like this is maybe too long. It needs to go like that. Is it too baggy here? I don't know. I'm just gonna follow the pattern to detach or like work the legs separately. Yeah. Let's do that. I feel like I've gotten so used to following the pattern just of like by memory that going back to the pattern is gonna be kind of annoying. So I actually now think that I made this way too long here, because in the reference photos on the pattern, the shorts don't yet cover the entire bum, and I thought they had to. So I'm gonna have to unravel maybe like 4 rows, and then I'll try them on again. Basically, I'm gonna just undo everything that I just did this morning. Now we have a bit of a dilemma, because I have reached a length here that works really well. I will show you. It works really well at the front. Like I would be happy to leave it, or well, you have to add like 2 more rows, but they're slightly different. So you're meant to stop here. The problem is that the back goes down way too much. Now I tried this on without the shorts underneath. I won't do this on camera because it's just a little bit scandalous, you know. But I tried this on without the shorts and my pants are literally sticking out. Now if I want these high up, which I can wear them, then my bum is sticking out at the bottom. Now the solution to that is obviously make more rows so it's longer at the back, but then it's gonna get too long at the front. And I feel like at the front it's already like it's long enough, like I don't want it to bulge, and I think you can just see how it goes up. Now, I thought earlier on when I started working on this that the construction of this is very two-dimensional, and I am very round at the back, and what I've learned with sewing is that the front actually usually is a lot shorter and the back is a lot longer, and I just need to figure out how I can adapt this pattern so I can make that happen. I don't understand how I can stop here and continue making this longer without disturbing, like I couldn't do it in one piece. So I'm gonna need to sit down. I might need to do some drawing and some sketching and figure out how I can fix this, because I don't wanna do the other leg because I won't wear them. Like, this is too uncomfortable for me. I want them to sit like that while still having length here at the top. So I'm gonna brainstorm. I'll get back to you if I figure it out, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, I figured it out. This really broke my brain, but I think it is as simple. Okay, let's try this again. I just sold a raclette grill on Facebook Marketplace, but it's gone now. Yeah, I think it's as simple as I just don't increase the front. So you can see if I fold all of this in, it sits a lot tighter, obviously at the front. I would also then make this a lot tighter, because yeah, it's just a lot of room. But as soon as this moves in, everything aligns a lot better. I might put a graphic here of what the panels look like for sewing, and I feel like maybe then it makes a bit more sense. This does, however, mean I need to start again, which is, yeah, that's something. But I think it'll be worth it because I just wouldn't wear them like that. It means I can make the initial like band here. I can make that a lot tighter. I won't unravel these yet. I'm just gonna have 2 other skeins of yarn so I can make a start with that, because then I can compare the sizing as I go with this one as well. I'm not gonna do any increases on the front. I'm only gonna do the increases on the back, and then hopefully everything should be nice and aligned, which you can see here. If I hoist this up and just tuck all of this in, I think that will make sense. And I think also I might have to do the in-between bit here a bit longer, but I'll think about that when the time comes. Great, let's try this again. I haven't been to this place in so long, and I always forget how beautiful it is. Like, the fact that I have this right outside my door it's criminal that I don't go and like come here more often. And I see loads of like cow dung on the floor, so I'm trying to find the cows because they literally just roam free here, and I just have to show you, it's adorable. Hello, we are back. I've made good progress on the shorts. This is how we are looking. This leg, I've already done the split. This leg I haven't yet, because I don't know whether I want the split or whether this is a bit too long. I'm not quite sure. I like the length here, however it is just a little bit too short at the back. But I'm also thinking, do I undo the extra 7 rows I think I did, and do I decrease so it sits tighter? I'm not too sure. Or I could just do another 2 rows like how I did here, and then it will cover my bum a lot more. I don't love the split either, so I think I'm gonna not have this split at all. And instead I will do those 3 rows, but maybe with a decrease, like a crochet 2 together kind of thing, just so it doesn't flare out like that. You know? Or maybe I do like the flare out. Maybe I will just do 3. Now, the waistline is an issue because it is so wide. I already made this smaller than I did on my first pair, but I think it's just from me pulling them over my hips, it just stretches out. So I definitely need to put an elastic in so that it has room to stretch, but it's also able to just bounce back. Now, this is where I'm again going completely off grid from the pattern, but I'm thinking of folding this bit over and crocheting it together around here, and then I will either insert an elastic or I'll do a drawstring. I guess I can try like both methods and see, and then hopefully it will kind of sit where these shorts sit, because they have like the perfect height for me, these like black cycling shorts. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm gonna make those changes and then hopefully I can finish them today and move on to the bikini top, because this video needs to go live tomorrow, so I need to work fast here, but I think I can do it. So less talking and more crocheting. All right, these are so cute. They turned out literally perfect. They hit at the perfect height. They fit high up here. They are pretty much the perfect length. I'm still not sure if they're a little bit too short, but I think as I wear them, they are going to stretch out. Like, I haven't sat in them yet or anything, and yeah, I just feel like they're gonna give here. They sit perfectly here. There's no bunching, which there was before because I was just increasing too much. So let me chat you through the actual changes that I made to the pattern. I didn't increase up until here, and then I started to increase because I had to essentially make room for this part of my body. I did the increases as normal at the back. I didn't do the slit here and instead just did normal legs. I didn't actually decrease anything in the end. I think I do kind of like the little kick, and I didn't want them to sit tight because I just don't think it works with the crochet. I felt like it would just look like I was wearing diapers. Then I did fold over the waistband. I just did it by slip stitching across. Obviously this row here, which I attached the upper waistband to, was 8 stitches wider because of the increases. So I did just like skip a few here, here and here just to make everything like match. Then I put the waistband in, and I did attach the waistband with like a very thin thread just so that the elastic doesn't curl up inside, which is an absolute pet peeve of mine. And yeah, everything is done. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna move straight onto the bikini top, which I'm a little bit nervous about just because of sizing, and these actually took a lot longer than I thought they would, but all the changes that I made were so worth it. Like, the fit of these is perfect and I will be wearing them every single day. But yeah, let's head back up and do the bikini top finally. So I'm now at this point, and I think I'm already going to adapt the pattern slightly. I think this is going to be really, really long, and really I want it to be like here and then just wide. So I'm gonna undo this and I'm going to increase the sides as well as the middle. Up to this point, you're only increasing in the middle and then you do the sides. But I think for my one, I'm going to increase everything right from the beginning so that it just goes out wider, but I don't need to work up so much length in order to get that width. I guess we'll just see how that goes. I have also at some point started weaving in the ends as I go because I don't want to have all these loose ends. So as I'm starting this again, I can actually weave in all of the ends right from the beginning, and that's just going to help me massively. I think I've done the first cup. I've just taken one of my bikinis, which I love this bikini. I wear this like as a bra quite a lot, just to like hold as reference. However, I did make this a bit bigger than this because the bikini is a lot stretchier. So yeah, I feel like this should fit, hopefully. So I'm gonna make another one and then I will do the border and attach it, and then I'm already done. So hopefully I can do the second one quite quickly now. And we are actually all done. This turned out so cute. The pattern is genuinely like the sweetest little thing ever. Obviously already been through the shorts. I've been wearing them as I was doing the bikini top, and they've kind of like loosened up a bit, but not too much around the waist, which is good, but they have gotten wider here. So I think depending on how I go as like I wear it more, I'll see whether I undo the legs and I do actually do that decrease, because maybe I do want it to be more like this rather than super flared out. But they're really comfy, so it's more just like an aesthetic reason. The bikini top I actually love as well. It's so cute. I think as a set, this is adorable. The sides just have gone a little bit too wide. I think I should have just done, sorry, ignore some of the ends. Still haven't been tucked in, but I should have just done the increases on the inside and not done any increases on the outside, because I could have just had it like end there, but it's not the end of the world. Again, it's just like an aesthetic thing that I would change next time round, but I don't really have time to change it because I'd have to literally undo everything and I can't be asked. So this is gonna be the finished result. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. I've just popped my t-shirt back on for the outro, but I think next week we're gonna do some sewing. I really wanna do a two-piece, like a short and top two-piece combo. So I think that's the plan for next week. And after that, I'm not actually too sure. I feel like I'm gonna just figure it out what I'm gonna do in terms of summer wardrobe afterwards. I do think I'm gonna make another pair of these shorts because they're so handy, and I'll just see how much wear I get out of these and whether I could maybe do with another pair. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you want to see some more summer items being made, then definitely stick around. Yeah, thanks for watching.